Anxiety about the stabbing wasn't what kept her awake. Dozing, she couldn't stop working that scene in the laundry room where the zombie horde attacked. How would she defend herself? It was such a stupid thing to lie awake fretting about. Finally, she gave up trying to sleep. She thought about turning on the TV, but late-night shows had more commercials than actual entertainment. Maybe a glass of warm milk would help her settle down. Turning on lights would just keep her fully awake, and she didn't need them to make her way to the fridge, pour some milk into a mug and heat it in the microwave. She sat in the dark at the kitchen table / dining table / desk, and as she sipped, she became aware of the wound behind her ear. It wasn't pain, not even a throbbing, more like a warm glow. She got the mental image of an old-fashioned automobile cigarette lighter from back in the day when enough people smoked that cars came equipped with them. Was it the beginning of an infection? Mercedes sighed. She'd have to turn the light on after all, and that would waken her fully. But she should take a look. It was all for nothing. No redness around the pencil point, which looked more like a dark freckle than anything else. Now she was awake. Idly, she stroked the notebook cover and fiddled with the pen. Oh, why not? Maybe if she got the zombies out of her head and onto paper, she'd be able to get to sleep. She moved some books aside, inserted the pencil into the electric sharpener, and then started writing. Before she knew it, she had filled 3 notebook pages. She looked at the pencil, which had held its sharp point. Half the pressure, twice the speed. No kidding. She got the laundry room scene set. Feverishly, she wrote, "The zombies lumber in, wild-eyed, filling the room with noxious odours of musk and mould and damp dirt, decay and blood. They block the doorway, leaving no exit for the sole occupant, a young woman." Mercedes paused, picturing the lone woman. She looked a lot like Mercedes, except that this Mercedes was taller, curvier too, with buff arms and shoulders and legs. Instead of unruly black hair, she had long shiny auburn hair that tumbled in smooth graceful waves down her back. The zombies advanced on her, knocking over rolling carts and folding tables. Mercedes scoured the room with her eyes, searching for something in which to defend herself. A weapon. She could try bonking them over the head with the fire extinguisher, but skulls are surprisingly hard to crack. She sees a better option. She grabs a portable defibrillator from its wall mount and strips the covers off the adhesive pads. As one zombie after another attacks her, Mercedes holds the pads against the monster's temples. Without waiting for the analyze function to determine if the defibrillating was working, she pressed the orange shock button. The zombies do a sickening St. Vitus dance and collapse. Mercedes kicks it aside and attacks the next one after the other. Their brain fried, the zombies fall in twitching heaps, the stink of burned flesh and putrefaction. Their would-be victim vaults over their bodies, sprints out the laundry room and races to the safety of her apartment. Mercedes laid down the pencil, panting, as if she'd actually raced across the complex. She chuckled. Brilliant move. Defibrillating the zombies to their final rest. Even better, she realised, as she fanned the notebook pages, she had a complete story, with a beginning and a middle, and lo and behold, an end. It was a good story too, with everything a reader could want. A spooky setting that foreshadowed menace, an attractive, plucky heroine who rises to the challenge and discovers hidden strengths, there's suspense, drama, and a triumphant conclusion. Now that she'd gotten that out of her system, and maybe her dreams, perhaps she'd be able to sleep, she thought. Well, once she came down from the high of having written a complete short story in record time, anyway, she patted the notebook and smiled.